Take a look at the highlights from tonight. Bit of a spooky, sultry night down on the field as the Lufkin Panthers, who could not afford to lose another game after dropping their last two. They would welcome the West Mesquite Wranglers to Abe Martin Stadium. And they were able to get things going right off the bat on their first drive when TJ Hammond would connect to Braden Murphy. He would make a nice cut and then make a nice gain and put them in a position to score, which they would do on the very next play. They pitch it to Braden Murphy this time, and he does find the end zone, muscling his way in, showing what a scrappy player he is. Lufkin goes up 7-0. Later on, TJ Hammond finds Krishawn Preston in the end zone. That defender right there gets mossed, and Lufkin would go up 14-0. Then we see the big play of the night from the big running back man that they have, Kedron Young, the future Notre Dame athlete. He breaks free, takes it to the house, 45 yards for that touchdown right there. Kedron Young having a very big night. What's most important to point out is the fact that he was crowned the Lufkin Panther High School all-time leading rusher tonight when he set the record. Now, I don't have the final stat, but this running back right here is sitting at around 4,000 rushing yards. He now holds the Lufkin Panther high school football record for that, a record that will probably stand for a very, very long time. So it was very exciting to see from that young man right there. And of course, he got a standing ovation from the crowd when it was announced that he had achieved that big feat. So just a great night for Kedron Young, great night for Braden Murphy, great night for Todd Quick, and of course the Lufkin Panther fans. I believe the final score was 47-18. Lufkin getting the job done tonight. So we'll see what they can do next week when they go up against a very, very tough Lancaster team.
Well, Mark, first of all, congratulations to the young man, Kedron Young, headed to Notre Dame. Did they use him? Because the receivers are getting open all night from what we see here tonight. How often were they using the run game? Was it a mix of 50-50 or just whenever they want to?
From what I saw from the time that I was spent at the game, I would basically say it was anywhere from 60-40 to 70-30 with more emphasis, put on the running game. You would see at least Kedron get the you'd get the handoff on at least the first two plays, and then if they didn't get a first down, then they'd go to their passing game, and that's that's pretty much how things went in the first half. They had things well under control going into halftime at 21-6. That carried over into the second half. So I mean, what I saw was more running game, but the passing game, of course, was there as well. Yes.
Well, let's talk about that defense. I mean, they held the opponent to 18 points, just 6 points in the first half. Now, was that 2 field goals or a touchdown and a mixed extra point?
Well, and that's something I failed to put on the highlight reel there because I had so much great offense. But I was wanting to put in some of the great defensive plays that they had as well. Like you said, I mean, we were talking about how their defense, didn't really show up last week. Michael, tonight they did. I mean, the Lufkin Panther defense was on fire. They were on point, just like the offense. And, when you get the Lufkin Panther offense and defense working together on the same night, you're going to come away with a win. That's exactly what they did. So, yeah, great job on the defense as well. I wanted to put the spotlight on the Panther defense before everything was said and done.
Okay, real quick before I let you go, do we know yet how this works for them? Still a shot for the playoffs, but somebody else has to lose, or are they in control of their own destiny? Do we know that yet?
Well, from where it stands, from my point of view, they do not have control of their own destiny. They would need some help. But first things first, got to get that win against Lancaster, and they're going to be traveling to try to do that. So they got a tough road ahead for next Friday. But the main focus is to get the win and then see how things play out. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, KTRE Sports Director and Red Zone colleague. Overtime in this case, Mark Bownds. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. That's right.